Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Stephen Oostenbrugge and I am the Executive Director for the Institute of Certified Professional Managers. Today I want to talk about something that matters more now than ever: career mobility. People change roles, companies reorganize, industries evolve, and many professionals are realizing that the skills they need most aren't tied to one specific job. They're tied to something bigger: management. So today I'm going to explain why an ICPM general management certification, like the Certified Supervisor or Certified Manager, can be one of the most practical, transferable credentials you can earn. Because it's built to help you validate your management competencies in a way that follows you across your entire career. Let's start with the truth that most professionals feel in real time. You probably won't stay in the same job for 10 or 20 years. In fact, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median employee tenure is about 3.9 years overall, or 3.5 years in the private sector. That means half of workers are in their jobs for less than that. And the BLS also reports that people born between 1957 and 1964 held an average of 12.9 jobs between the ages of 18 and 58. That's over 40% of those jobs happening before the age of 25. That's not rare, that's normal. So here's the question. When your career shifts, and it will, do you have a credential that stays relevant? Or do you have something that only applies to one specific function? Here's what happens to a lot of smart, hardworking professionals. They earn a certification that fits the job they have right now. But then the job changes. Maybe you move from a supervisor to a manager, a team lead to a director, operations to customer success, healthcare to manufacturing, nonprofit to corporate, in-office to remote leadership, or you're promoted into the managing people for the very first time. And suddenly, you're dealing with things like leading teams, driving performance, communication breakdowns, accountability, decision-making, time management, conflict resolution, prioritizing work, building trust, getting results through people. This is management. And management is not limited to one department. It exists everywhere. This is where ICPM stands out. ICPM's approach is simple and powerful. Validate management competencies through a recognized certification. No job titles, no industry jargon, not one narrow role. Instead, ICPM focuses on the real building blocks that determine whether someone can manage effectively, regardless of where they work. Because management is universal, it's transferable, and it's needed in every organization. So if your career moves, your ICPM certification moves with you. I want to highlight one word that most professionals don't think about enough: transferability. Think about how powerful that is. When you earn a certification tied to management competencies, you are validating skills that apply in manufacturing, healthcare, logistics, education, government, retail, construction. The list is endless. It's everywhere. And they're also validating skills that apply at different levels of leadership, from the front line all the way up. That's why general management certifications matter, because your career is going to move. Your environment is going to change, but management competencies remain valuable everywhere. Now, to be clear, there are plenty of certifications that are highly respected. Some are designed for a specific professional function or department, and that's fine. But ICPM serves a different purpose. ICPM is designed for people who want to validate something broader: the ability to manage effectively. Not, I know one job, but instead, I can lead people, manage performance, communicate clearly, and drive outcomes. This is a transferable professional identity. Here's the other key points. Employers don't just hire skills, they hire outcomes. And outcomes come from effective management. They need managers who can set expectations, organize work, create accountability, coach people, solve problems quickly, make decisions with confidence, manage priorities, build strong teams, and execute consistently. That's why a general management certification can be such a powerful signal, because it doesn't just represent what you know, it represents what you can do. And ICPM allows professionals to validate that they have real management competencies, not just experience, not just a title. So who should seriously consider an ICPM certification? You should consider it if you supervise people now, or you will be soon. You want promotion opportunities. You're moving from doing the work to leading the work. You want to change departments or industries. You want a credential that doesn't become irrelevant when your role changes. You want to validate management competencies with a recognized certification, because ICPM is about a long-term value. It's about portability. It's about professional credibility that travels with you. So here's the bottom line. The modern career isn't a straight line. People change jobs. They change industries. They change responsibilities. And if you want a certification that stays valuable through all those changes, and you want something built on transferable management competencies, that's what ICPM provides. A way to validate your management competencies through a trusted certification that stays relevant no matter where your career takes you. If you want to learn more about ICPM Certified Supervisor or Certified Manager, check out the link below or reach out. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.